I remember how excited I was to see my first discovery call booking pop up on my calendar, and then how nervous I felt when I realized that I had to get on Zoom and actually talk to the lead. Today, I'm going to talk about how to prepare for a discovery call because learning how to prepare was one of the things that really boosted my confidence. I created a PDF of this checklist, which you can grab down in the description so you can have that handy for your discovery calls. If you're new here, my name is Janessa and I help freelancers scale sustainably by stacking skills, systems, and simple strategies. I share a new video every week, so if you want more content like this in your feed, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for future notifications. My discovery call preparation checklist actually starts the moment I see that call booking notification come through. So the first thing I do is I look at that email and I check out the information that the client provided. I use a tool called Calendly for discovery call booking. So this allows clients to book a call with me and select which time they would like so we don't have to do any back and forth over email. I also include some really high level but really helpful questions for me. So asking for their website, asking which specific services they're interested in, and of course getting their information, their name, the company that they work for. And you should definitely customize this because whatever information is going to help you feel more confident on your call, you want to get that up front. At this point, I also like to create a call notes document in Google Docs for this lead. So I will just create a fresh Google Doc and actually have a series of questions that I ask on my calls. But if there's also anything specific to that client that I want to make sure that I ask, I will note that in the document now. Then the day before the call, I like to send a call reminder email. There are a couple reasons I like to do this. Number one, it's very professional. And number two, I have found that sometimes when a client books a call, they sometimes do not get that on their calendar for whatever reason. Sometimes the tech just isn't compatible. I use Google Meet. Sometimes they're using Outlook. So there's all sorts of things that can happen. And I just like to make sure that they remember that the call is happening. And I also send the link to join the call in that email. This email is really simple, short, and to the point. It just says, looking forward to our call on, I put the date and the time, and here is the link to join the call. There are a few more things I like to do 15 to 20 minutes before the call, so I am fully prepared. First is to open up that call notes document that I created, so that is ready to go. I will also typically open the client's website and their social media profiles. That's because I'm a social media manager. Whatever you need to have open, just go ahead and get those tabs ready. I will also open up my pitch deck in its own window and get that ready to go. And that is in Canva. So all I have to do is turn on presenter view and share my screen when it comes time to hop on the call. I'll also make sure that I'm ready to join the video call. So if you're using Zoom, you'll have Zoom ready. I use Google Meet, so I have that ready to go. Finally, I do like to just keep an eye on my inbox in those few minutes before the call because I can't tell you how many times I've gotten a scrambled last-minute email from a client saying that they're having trouble with their Wi-Fi or they can't get their camera to work or something like that. And we usually have to either troubleshoot in the moment or reschedule the call. The last thing that you must remember to do is take a deep breath because you've got this. You are an expert and there's no pressure on this call. You are just here to see if you and the client are a good fit for each other. Thanks so much for watching if you are following along on YouTube, and thanks for listening if you are following along in your favorite podcast player. If you found this episode helpful, send it to a fellow freelancer.